that is only possible to implement if we stop the blame game and the finger pointing. We have the opportunity to leave our mark this year too, in committing to ambitious actions on a range of environmental challenges. We must drive inclusive and multilateral action and focus on our energy on key and credible solutions. And the good news is that we have examples from around the world that we can emulate, from governments, from enterprises, from youth, civil society, local communities, that we can use to protect environmental health, to protect human health, and to protect human lives. We are convinced that the promise of revamping environmental multilateralism during this UN decade of ecosystem restoration cannot be delivered without a coordinated effort between the UN system and the most driven, the most enlightened leadership from the private and public sectors with cutting-edge technologies, investments in R&D, innovative funding expertise, and with sustainable engagement with local communities. That is why I've taken the initiative to put together a group of like-minded, purpose-driven leaders who share the personal sense of urgency to advance environmental multilateralism and to align financial flows with science and sustainability. These leaders pledge to coordinate with the UN system to build a better engagement from industry, and I've addressed a letter to His Excellency UN Secretary General so this group could form the Alliance of Goodwill Environmentalists and could possibly act as a much-needed support for upcoming UNEA presidencies, including from the Global South. Excellencies, dear colleagues, as President of this Assembly, my vision is to scale up efforts to overcome our challenges. We must pragmatically look at what we know works and scale that up faster and better. We must nurture what unites us and build on the synergies between the different multilateral environmental agreements and other multilateral agencies. But I also believe, given the fast pace of innovation, that we must stay curious regarding solutions that are yet to be proven, so that we can take, as policymakers, informed and science-based decisions at the right time. Action, credibility, and implementation at all levels is the only way for the resolutions adopted by this Assembly to help us to build the roadmap we want for the environment and sustainable development. In the draft ministerial declaration, we agreed as member states to take ambitious action to achieve climate resilient development and protect our communities against disasters exacerbated by the triple planetary crisis. We are on the verge of agreeing, Excellencies and dear colleagues, to elevate action to tackle all forms of pollution. We need greater cooperation to ensure a just and sustainable energy transition, an energy secure future for all, while respecting local and national needs, including when it comes to inflation, poverty, and debt sustainability. And we must deploy greater efforts to enhance sustainable mining, incorporate land degradation, desertification, and drought into disaster risk management, and also to achieve gender equality and to empower youth and children, because after all, we are doing this for them. And let's ensure that our actions will be truly and credibly leaving no one behind. Excellencies, dear colleagues, it is my hope that this Environment Assembly will demonstrate that challenges are best addressed when the community of nations and citizens of the world join forces with an open mind. Our efforts today will be crucial to secure our world for the benefit of our people and our planet. To conclude, Excellencies and dear colleagues, I continue to count on your commitment and look forward to working with you in this United Nations Environment Assembly to deliver on the expectations of the international community and the expectations of our people. Thank you very much.